Hey lovelies, welcome back to the Afterburn. I want to film this intro in the kitchen here because I want to just run by something really quick before we get into the workout today. So working out is actually only 20% of our fat loss, weight loss, and health journey. Just letting you know that if 80% is what we put in our bodies, the food that we eat, it's super important to make sure that we're eating the right amounts as well as the right food for us. Whatever plan you are on, whether it's vegan, keto, doesn't matter what it is, make sure it's right for you. Don't just follow like the next best thing that's out on the next magazine you see. Make sure it's right for you and if you feel good doing that. And make sure it's a lifestyle plan. Make sure it's just a fad diet. Those don't work, you guys. We need something sustainable. So I just want to remind you guys to keep eating healthy, keep drinking your water, taking your vitamins, and let's work out together today. Today's workout will be focusing on our inner thighs. This one is something that I work on a lot because I want to get those inner thighs defined. So if you're ready, let's get started. And if you guys have a little hand towel, it can be from the kitchen, the bathroom, wherever you want, go ahead and grab that because we are going to use it here in a sec. So we're going to start with a little warm up here. Feet are going to be in first position, which is heels together, toes apart. Hands can be on the hips. We have a nice strong core, abs are nice and strong. Slightly tucking of the hips here, giving a neutral spine. So from here, we're just gonna start on the right leg. I just want you to extend it out, fully straight leg here, then you're gonna bring it back in, heels together, and extend back out here. So you're just gonna draw it in and extend and extend. If you wanna add on to that, I want you to bring that heel in front, bring it out, then bring it behind and out. So you can take them super slow, you can speed it up here, whatever feels good. Just giving your leg a nice good warm up. 4, good, 3, abs in for 2, and 1. Let's do the left side right here. Heels together, toes apart. Start by a nice tendu. Tendu means stretch. We're stretching our leg out. Bring it back to center and then back out. Your leg is completely straight here. Just bring it in and extend. This gives a little bit of a calf warm up as well, making sure the abs are in. Add on to that. Bring that heel in front, extend, back, extend. So front, side, back, and side. Let's go 4, 3, good, here's 2, excellent, last one here, bring it behind, and back to center. Good job, you guys, excellent warm up. So go ahead and grab that little towel you got, maybe fold it over once, find some flooring, you don't need a lot of space, but I'll demonstrate this move for us and we'll do it together nice and strong. Just put this on the floor and we're going to start with our right foot onto that. We're going to use the glute of our supporting leg as well as our inner thighs to bring it back up to center. So I will demonstrate for you guys how it's going to look. You're going to sit back as if you're doing a squat position, so really press the hips behind you and your working leg is going to come out to the side completely straight. So here's what it looks like here. You're going to slide all the way out and you choose how far you want to go. You don't have to bring that leg too far out if you don't want to. Now you're going to squeeze the glute of your supporting leg, your left leg, and your inner thighs at the same time to bring you back up to standing here. So now these are a little bit intense, so if you just want to start slow, maybe come right here, then squeeze back in together. I'm going to show you at the side what this looks like here. Make sure those hips go directly behind you as you're sitting deep into that squat position here. So again, press all the way back. And down here, make sure your knee never comes in front of your toes. It has to be behind it. So really use your glute here to protect your knee joint and sit all the way back in that. Then use the inner thighs and the glutes to stand all the way back up again. So I brought this chair nearby. You can also hold on one hand to your chair and then give me a nice good extension of that leg and then use the glute and the inner thighs to bring you back up. So have something nearby, maybe a countertop, a chair. If that works for you guys, please feel free to start with that, getting a little bit extra support. Another quick thing to remember as well is your toes, I want them pointing directly forward. When you slide your leg out to the side, make sure your toes don't point out to the side here. That's really not gonna hit the muscles that we're trying to hit right here. So make sure as you slide it out, your toes stay forward on both feet here, and then use the inner thighs to bring you back up to standing. Good, so when you're ready, let's go, 15 right here. Squeeze the glute to bring you all the way back up. Use your inner thighs here. Lowering deep in your squat here. Excellent job, you guys. Here's 13. Big inhales, big exhales here. Let's go. Here's 12. Squeeze the glute to lift you here. Really good inner thigh work, really good glute work. Beautiful job. We got 10 to go. 10 more. We can do this. Really draw the abs in. Protect your lower back as well. Good. Excellent work, you guys. 8 more. Getting a little bit deeper each time to really challenge our muscles here. Really get deep in that squat and then lift here. Let's go 6. Making sure toes are forward here. Really getting nice and deep in our squat. Beautiful job, you guys. 4 more, we're done. Let's do this. Hang on. Squeeze to lift here. Beautiful. Here's 3. Good. Excellent job. Here's 2. We got this. You guys look great. Keep that going here. Your final one. I'm going to give you that challenge because you know me. I love giving you guys challenge options here. Give me a little pulse. Little pulse here. So sliding out to the side. Make sure that heel is leading you over there. Hang on to this. Keep breathing. We got it. Keep sitting back in that squat. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Use your glute inner thigh to bring you back up. You guys rocked that. Excellent job. If you need a stretch break, go ahead and take it. Maybe that glute needs a stretch. Make sure both sides get equal time, equal love. Quads need a little stretch here. Take your time because we're balancing those 15 on the left side. Let's go for it. 15, countdown. Let's go. When you're ready, sit back, toes are forward, and then squeeze your glute of your supporting leg to lift back up again. So your left leg is our working leg. Let's do this. Hang on. Squeeze to lift. Excellent job, you guys. So proud of you. Good work. 12 more here. Let's go. Squeeze to lift nice and strong. Beautiful. Take your time with these, you guys. If I'm going too quick, take your time. It's okay. 10 more right here. Squeeze to lift. Challenge your inner thighs and make them work for you here. Good work. You guys look awesome. Hang on. 8 more right here. Squeeze to lift. Beautiful. Here's 7. Excellent job. And 6. Inhale, exhale here. Don't hold your breath. Perfect. You can stop right here. That was 10. Oh, we got 5 more. Hang on to this with me. Really challenge your body, challenge your muscles here. Squeeze the glute of your right leg now. Good work. Whew, we only got 3 left, you guys. It'll go by quick. Let's do this together here. Get a little bit deeper. Challenge your muscles. Make sure the toes haven't gone to the outside. Let's go 2. Beautiful job. On your final one, you know what's coming. That challenge. Give me a little pulse here, a little pulse. Really use your glutes to help you here. Take some pressure off your quad. Use your inner thighs to slide it back in. Heel is pointing toward your side. Make sure the toes are straight. Let's go. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Excellent job, you guys. Beautiful work. How's those inner thighs feeling? They're warming up. We're now gonna move to the floor, do a little bit of floor work. Hey lovelies, you got your mat and we're all ready to go. So this one here, we're gonna be on our side. So on your side here, you can have your hands up on your head. You can lay your head all the way down to your arm. Whatever's more comfortable for you works for me. So this first one here, our hips are gonna be stacked, which means one is on top of the other one here. 2 options for you guys. I want you to pick whichever one you like best. So the first one is your foot will be in front. You can grab onto your ankle if you want, or it can be right behind. If it is behind, make sure you have it rolled back onto that glute. I want you to keep those hips fully stacked for me. Your bottom leg here is gonna come up to the corner of your mat. I want you to give me a good flexed foot, heel is up and toes are down. Your leg is completely straight and you're gonna activate your inner thigh muscle right here. So when you're ready, bring your hand in front for support and balance. And I just want you to lift your leg here using your inner thigh. So squeeze your glutes as well to keep you in this position. So you're using that muscle to lift here. And I want you to feel that. If you can feel that muscle fire up, you're gonna feel some tightness in there. That's a good thing, that's what I want. So when you're ready, I want you to lift. Now from here, hold the lifted position for the challenge, and I just want you to lower slightly and then lift back up. If you want to lower all the way to the floor and then lift up each time, that's completely up to you. I just want to always offer you guys a challenge option that's really going to make those muscles fire up, make them burn. And I want you to think of a string attached to your inner thigh muscle, and it's lifting straight up and then lower, lift straight up and lower. So make sure you're not lifting from your knee or your ankle. It's all coming right here from the inner thigh muscle. So let's go. Let's do 10 right here with me. Let's go 10. Good. And 9. Leg is super straight here for 8. And 7. Abs in for 6. Hips are stacked. Here's 5. Good. And 4. Really use that muscle here for 3. Feel it fire up. Here's 2. And 1. Now hold it here, hold it here. Give me a tiny little pulse lift here. This is really gonna get that muscle burning, firing up, really feeling that muscle being defined here. So I really want you to just give me a tiny little pulse lift here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold up your last one right here nice and strong. Make that muscle burn here. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Beautiful job, you guys. So moving on to the other side, just balance it out whatever side you did. If you did the right, let's do the left right here. So again, choose however you feel comfortable, hand behind your head or head resting on your arm. Again, you can bring your top leg forward or you can bring it behind, whatever feels better for you. Let's get into position right here. Then your bottom leg is gonna come out to the corner of your mat and you're gonna give me a nice good flexed foot here. So this is gonna make sure that our leg is completely straight because it's actually difficult for the muscle to lift a leg that's bent because it feels like it's in a couple different pieces. We want it in one beautiful piece so we protect our knee joint here. So again, heels are up, toes are down, hands out in front, hips are stacked. I know there's so many things to remember, but that's why I'm here to help you through it. So once you're in that perfect form here, I want you to give me a nice good lift. Then holding at the top here, give me a tiny little lift more, and then release. So lift a little higher and release. And let's go 10 right here. Here's 9, leg is super straight for 8. Good, heel is up for 7. Beautiful, lifting higher each time for 6. Really challenge your muscle here. Here's 5, abs in for 4. Good, and 3 for 2. You guys look great. On your last one, hold it up here. Really get that challenge in. You guys look great. Hang on to that. Keep breathing. Make it work here for you, and it will. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it up here. Final challenge option. Leg is super straight. Heels up. Toes are down for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Excellent job, you guys. So proud of you. So for our final move, again, we'll be on our back. So we're going to be up in our bridge position here where we lift the hips up using the glutes. A little bit different than a basic bridge. You're actually going to cross your right ankle over your left. Then you're going to step down onto the floor. Then we're going to lift our hips up here. So really important here, make sure we're using the glutes to lift the hips nice and high. Your abs are in nice and strong. And I want you to lower a bit. And then instead of just lifting the hips in the bridge, I want you to bring your knees together at the top. So you're going to lower the hips slightly. Then as you lift at the top, your inner thighs are going to squeeze together here. It's going to take a lot of that muscle power in the inner thighs to draw the knees together because the ankles are crossed here. So I just want you to lower the hips slightly and then squeeze the knees together at the top, which is automatically going to fire up those inner thighs. You guys are going to feel it in no time. You can bring your hips to the floor each time and then lift, lower, and lift. But I want to keep the challenge here in the glutes and the inner thighs. So I want you to keep your hips lifted for me if you can. So just showing you from a couple different angles here. Ankles are crossed. You're lifting your hips up, your abs are in, and you're engaging your glutes here. And it's just lowering and then squeezing your knees together at the top, using your inner thigh muscles, then release slightly and squeeze to lift here. So lowering and then squeeze, lift, keeping that hover position off the mat. We're really gonna get that challenge for us today. Let's go, we're gonna do 10 right here. I want you to give me a squeeze lift and lower, squeeze lift, and lower. Super important here to keep your knees squeezed together at the top. Excellent job, you guys. Squeeze and release. Perfect. Here's 6. Excellent. Abs in for 5. Good. Squeeze a little bit higher here for 4. Awesome job. Here's 3. Beautiful. And 2. Good. Last one right here. Squeeze, 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 hold, and then release your hips to the floor. Good. We're just going to switch sides here. So now crossing your left ankle over your right. Again, stepping onto the floor, knees are up, and we're going to lift our hips using our glutes. So your abs are in. So again, when you're ready, lift up and just hold right here. Then from here, use the inner thighs to squeeze your knees together at the top. Let's do this. We got 10 on this side here. Let's go for 10. Awesome. And 9, really feel those muscles fire up here. For 8, excellent. Here's 7, abs in. For 6, lift those hips even higher. For 5, excellent job. Here's 4, those muscles are burning. And 3, good. Here's 2, beautiful. On your last one, hold, 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 and release to the floor. Good job, you guys. If you want to do 10 more on either side, really get that good challenge for the inner thighs, please feel free. And then hug your knees in, maybe rock side to side, massage your back on the mat, give yourself a nice good stretch. Maybe extend your legs, getting a good inner thigh stretch, nice good happy baby pose. That always gives a nice good inner thigh stretch, and you are all done. Thank you so much for joining me today in the afterburn. I hope you felt those muscles fire up. I hope you felt the burn as much as I did. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, and I'll make more videos for you guys. I'll see you next time. Love you all.